Hello, how's it going guys? Christian Moreno here from Aquila Light Pro, and today I'm gonna show you how to clean your lenses and how to clean your camera sensor. So let's just check it out. Alright guys, so there are a few tools that I use when I clean my lenses or my camera. And that also applies to cleaning inside the lenses where all that dust is really hard to reach and you have to actually open your lenses to get that dust out. But it's really easy and really simple. I'm gonna show you the steps for the Canon lenses, and also I'm gonna show you how I clean the sensor for my camera. So stay tuned and we're just gonna do it. So there are a few tools that you're gonna need to do this. Obviously, you're gonna need the basic ones that are a blower. Then you're gonna need a lens pen, cleaning solution. You're gonna need the sensor brush. You're gonna need a marker, screwdriver, and a plastic pen. You could say, I don't know how you call this, but plastic pen. And then obviously the wipe for the lenses. Alright guys, so let's just get into the lenses first, which is the most difficult part. Now if you guys are here for cleaning the sensor, just go ahead and forward. Just go look in the description below and you will see exact the time where I start doing the sensor. Meanwhile, we're just gonna do the lenses for now. Alright. So let's just start with the lenses. Okay, so these ones are my lenses. I had this one since I first got into film, and I've been having it for years. And one day I was like, you know what? The lenses don't look that really good. They don't record really well the image anymore. And then I still look and wonder, and I'm like, what if I just clean the dust inside and see if it's better? So I ended up just cleaning it inside and finding out. So I thought it would be a good idea to share with you guys the way how I get inside the lenses and I take all that little particles of dust that actually makes a big difference once you take those out. So let's just start by now. So basically, if you look here, there's like a plastic ring on the sides, and then basically to get into the screws you have to take this one off. So there's a little hole on the side, and what you do is you pull that off and then that. Now make sure you're using a plastic tool. Why? Because you don't want to scratch the glass. I've seen many people are doing tutorials on teaching them how to take this out, but they do it with the screwdriver, which is metallic, and if you're doing with too much strength, it could pass through the lens and you could scratch them, and you don't want to do that, right? You're trying to fix the lenses and then you're gonna scratch it by opening? No. So use a plastic tool. Alright, so once you do that, you take the plastic ring out. Be very careful when you do it. So once you take it out, then you take it off, put it away in a safe place. Make sure you put it on the side that doesn't have the glue, the plastic glue. Okay, so put it on the side, and then now we see that we have 3 screws. So make sure you use a marker to mark where those screws are. So choose one of those screws, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna mark exactly what it is. So when you put it back, you will know exact the position. And then just go ahead and start taking each screw one by one. Once you take all the screws out, then the big piece of glass will come off. But in order for you to do that, you have to give it a little push with the plastic pen to the side. I'm not sure if it is to the right or to the left, but let's I think to the left or to the right. Then there you go. Once you do it, then they should come off. There you go. Then the glass will come out just like this. Oh, that's my big round face. Hello. Alright, so once you take it out, So then you're inside the lenses. So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure you take away all the dust. So take your lens pen with the brush and start taking all those particles out of it. So make sure there is nothing there. Once you take that off, then you take the pen off and then you give it a blow. So after you give it a blow, then you use your wipes. And then you clean that part. Now if you want, you could use the cleaning solution just to make it more effective. And then you get it there. As you can see, it's looking really good. Alright, okay, so that's just the big piece. Now we're gonna do the big glass, the same thing. Use the brush tool. Now go on the sides, because sometimes there are some dust there. You make sure you take that off. And then once it's there, you give it a blow. Alright, once you take that off, then you wipe it. Okay, it's looking really good. Now, I don't worry to wipe or clean this part since it's the one that we will have at the end, because we're gonna be touching it, so there's no point of cleaning it now. So I always leave it at the end. Okay, so once you clean those parts, then you're gonna put it back. So you come here, and then you look at where you mark the spot where you marked, and then you're trying to align those back again. Once you have it, then you use the plastic tool to get it into the place. Now this might take you a little bit of time and while you figure it out, but don't worry, you will eventually figure it out, and then you will put them back to where it is. Okay, there we go. So then now we're just gonna put the screws in. I like doing this. I like cleaning lenses. There's like a concentration phase kind of thing where you just focus in it so much that it brings you a little bit of peacefulness to the mind. Okay, so once the screws are in, as you can see, then you're gonna put the plastic part back again. So go ahead, grab that, and make sure you leave the little hole by one of these parts right here that are easy for you to get in back. So then you put it back, and then I use this plastic thing to just give it a little bit of strength so that it glue pastes back again. Now I'm doing this on the sides, obviously. Alright, so then once you have that, then you take your brush, you take that away, any dust, then you blow. Then once you blow, then you put a little bit of cleaning solution, and then you give that a little wipe. Then you use a little bit of the dry one. And then there you go. There you have it, guys. It's looking nice and sharp. Alright, and then obviously here in the port at the back, give it a blow. Clean this. I always keep it clean so I don't use that, but okay. So then that's it for getting inside the lenses, cleaning out, taking out that dust that is really hard to get in there. So this is how you do it, guys. This is how I do it. And I mean, what a better way or that doing it yourself, because there are your lenses and they're better in your hands than in somebody else's hands, unless you really don't care about the lenses and you're gonna scratch them. But obviously it's like the same, like the money is better in your hands than in somebody else's. So okay, so that's it for the lenses. Now let's just get into the camera sensor. Now the camera sensor is really easy. All you have to do basically is just blow the heck out of it. Take away all the the dust particles. And then you're gonna take the sensor brush. Now for this one I bought it in my camera store in Henry's here in Canada. I don't know, depending on where you are, what you could do. You could buy it online on Amazon, or you could buy it on your camera store, and it cost me like around $20-30. It comes with a bunch of those. Now I barely clean my sensor lenses, the sensor in my camera, because it's really rare that it gets dirty, because I'm always keeping everything clean and tight. But when you're in those situations where you're shooting in a really dirty place where there's lots of dust, like earth and dirt everywhere, then you might want to get in there. But I mean, I always clean it like once every 5 months or something like that. So I bought this ones like a year ago, and I've just used like 3 of them, so I still have a bunch. So it comes with a cleaning solution that it dries really fast. So that's the one that we're gonna use. So we're gonna take the cleaning solution for the sensor. We're gonna take a little bit of the cleaning solution and we're gonna put it in the brush. Just a little tiny bit. It's not that much. Oh shoot. Oh, okay. It's okay. Alright, and then we're gonna get in there. What I do is basically I do it, since this is a full sensor camera, depending on your camera, maybe it's a crop sensor or a full frame sensor, depending on which one. So this brush is not big enough, so what I do is I go half and half vertically and half horizontally. So I just go, and don't be afraid, make sure you're cleaning it right and using this part, because it's not gonna scratch anything. And then I go like this and like this vertically, and then I go once again vertically and then horizontally, 1 and 1. All right, and then I guess that's it. Now the trick that I use is that I come and I take another brush that is dry, and I come and just redo the same thing. So 1 and 1, just to dry things off and making it quickly. And then I just make sure that it's all clean. And then once I see it's all clean, then that's it. That's it for the sensors. I blow it once more, and then I put it back again. And make sure you always are taking care of your gear, because it's important, right? Before a shoot, before anything, always make sure your lens are clean, your sensor is clean, because that will depend on how good your image is gonna be. So we got the camera, sensor, and the lenses all clean, and that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until the next one, I'll see you guys. Bye bye.